Caitlin Clark, she is like a lightning rod, right?
Yeah.
For the good and the bad, whatever the attention is.
Yes.
And I can't think. I mean, I wasn't around during the Jordan like rise, being a Bulls fan in the Midwest. I got the 90s and the championships and all the like love for Jordan. But I don't know. I can't think of an athlete in a sport that has done like that's been so polarizing for nothing. For nothing, she's just playing basketball. You know what I mean? She's not like a political figure. She's not outspoken about anything. She tries to just stay in her lane and do her thing. And somehow she's been such a lightning rod for takes on both sides of it. And I simply cannot understand. I'm kind of like, I'm not anti Diana Taurasi either. I think she's a legend.
She's a legend. She's a GOAT.
But I understand that perspective of like, why would you do this? Like, why are you dunking on the next generation?
Right.
Like, what's the point? What do you get out of this? What's the point? And is it the tough love that you were raised on? Is that part of it that you think you're helping condition the next generation to be tougher? Is there something to that? I don't know. I've thought about this. Obviously, Caitlin from Iowa, so there's kind of like that sort of synergy there. She probably thinks Cooper DeJean should be the MVP as well. The Super Bowl. Probably. But there's there's so many cards that get played on her. She wasn't ready for the Olympics. The race card gets played on her for some reason as well. That she's getting all this attention because she's white. And like I said, she has done nothing but just try to keep these blinders on and play basketball.
Yeah.
And like, I just really can't wrap my head around it. And at the end of the day, I go, well, look, all the press is good press, right? All the press is good. All the press is good press. Spell her name right. Get it done. Yep. Women's basketball, women's sports are only
on the rise.
The rise. And so I guess you just take the good with the bad and you ride it and you go out and perform. And that's what she does every single night. Bummer that she's going to be out for a little while with this injury. Yeah. Missing her at the All-Star game, even in the 3-point contest, that's a bummer.
Yeah. So they didn't say anything about her not playing in the game yet, though, or just she's not going to do it?
It was just the All-Star. It was just a 3-point shootout right now. So...
No, she can't play she's not gonna play in the game if she can't.
I would imagine she's not playing in the game. She didn't play last night.
I could shoot threes with this knee. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not. But I wouldn't be playing in no game. So that groin can't be good. It can't be good. If she's taking the 3-point contest off, she's not gonna play in the game.
But like you said, it's very polarizing. Even like yesterday, Brockman and I got into this heated debate about it, and I think the bottom line is this. 5-6 years ago, we never would have gotten into
3 years ago.
3 years ago, we wouldn't have gotten into this debate about the WNBA. So, like,
what was the debate? What would can you?
It was, it's just
I don't even remember
people saying she's the greatest of all time, and I'm kind of like I get pushed back on that a lot, and then. Social media came after me one day because I said maybe she didn't deserve to be on the Olympic team. Not that I didn't like her, not that she wasn't good. But, she was a rookie. Maybe she didn't deserve, and that set off like
firestorm.
Yeah, anytime you mention her name, man, it just brings out the best and the worst of people. And like you said, she's just a girl who seems like the female Kevin Durant. Bro. I mean, all she wants to do is ball.
Yeah.
All she cares about. But fan bases, whether you like her, whether you don't, it brings out the worst in people sometimes.
Yeah. So, I get it.
Yeah, man, it's interesting, but like I said, she puts eyes on the W, and
she really reminds me. And I just say this, I don't mean this. She's so. This is a bad word. It's a bad word to say.
Ready for that dump button.
Yeah, I know. No, she's so plain.
Yeah,
she's so like.
But that's not an insult.
No. She's so uncontroversial.
Yeah.
She's so normal. Right. Like I feel this way about Taylor Swift a little bit. I go like Taylor Swift was this massive phenomenon. This is a huge thing, the highest grossing tour of all time. Yeah. And like I think Taylor Swift's got some bangers. I think she's got some great songs. Like. She's just like a normal thing. Like she's not a gimmick. Like she's not out there like doing a bunch of crazy stuff to get attention or anything like that. She's just like you look at her, you listen to her. She's just like a normal thing. I'm like, how does this hysteria happen? I felt that way. Yeah, but where does it like? I don't get it. I don't understand. Like just to stay on the music, like Beyonce, I get. I get Beyonce. Like Beyonce's like this thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's one name. She's Beyonce. Destiny's Child came, but she's like, you know, she's like this. You see her and you go, oh, that's a star.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a star. And she makes these bangers. She's got this voice. Like she's got the moves. She looks the part. Like all this, I get all this. But then, like you get a Taylor Swift or a Caitlin Clark, and you're just like. You're a baller. You got these hits. You put up these points, put up these numbers. But like you said, you know, her numbers aren't like the craziest numbers you've ever seen in your life. Like she's not scoring 30 points a game or anything like that.
For the WNBA, her numbers are pretty.
They're great. They're
insane,
fantastic. But she's not like at the top. She's maybe top of the list in assists, I think.
Yeah.
But like she's not, like I said, she's not putting up like Jordan numbers. Like she's not averaging triple doubles. She's not like changing the way the game is played. She got the long ball, but. It blows my mind a little bit. The fascination around her is shocking. But I love it. I love every second of it because these women are hustlers, man, and they whatever spotlight you can put on them is fantastic. And the fact that she's got this and she's got this spotlight and, the pay's coming up and all of that is great. I love it.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.